Hmm. Okay. Um, Really interesting. She had a lot of valuable things in her home, and not all of it was hers. It was definitely some stuff of a man's that was in her home as well. I do get the card for her building up her place, like I said. So it was never really done. It was always kind of a work in progress, like constantly trying to revamp the energy, like maybe feng shui or something along the lines of like just redecorating or oh today I want to paint this wall yellow, you know, it's that type of stuff. I also feel like she kind of was conflicted about the home itself. I feel like maybe she was wondering whether or not she should keep it or not. I do feel like she was in a very like intense relationship that was showing itself as getting ready to either be married or very in a deeply committed relationship that she was questioning herself on whether or not she wanted to follow through with. But her home also was um, this was a factor in that as well. So I feel like one of the reasons why she was wondering whether or not she should, I feel like maybe because her marriage that was going to happen or deep personal relationship was going to either require her to like move in with him, you know, once they got married. And I think she was trying to figure out if she wants to keep her place or not. This was a place that she liked to meditate in, and she kind of just liked to just do nothing and veg out in. I'm also kind of getting the energy of like her spirit guides being very much around her and attached to her. I don't feel that she was like very much connected with them in those sense. I feel like they were always around her, but I just don't feel that she was active in working with them. I feel like it was just one of those things where she would pray, um, and she would things would get done, and you know a lot of that prayer was like the work for the prayer was done with her ancestors. They were around her. I feel like not only that, but she kept items of people who belonged to her family, and she kept their energy around her. I do feel like her dude, whoever he was like financially contributing to her household as well. And yeah, I mean, she was wondering if she wanted to get married, and I also feel like she was also wondering if she wants to give up her place when it comes to this. So that was very interesting. Um, what was her relationship like with, was it Damon Dash? What was her relationship like with Damon Dash? Um, I I get the feeling that there was definitely some sort of like there was definitely So what my cards are telling me is that Damon Dash was cheating on Aaliyah and that she found this out. Um, hmm. So my cards are pretty much saying like there was a really big stressful tension in the relationship because he was messing around with somebody else. I mean, it is what it is. Again, and she was revealed this information by way of her spirit guides. Um, and this was one of those things that it was revealed to her when one of them went away. Either he went away or she went away. And like with her, oh my god, my eye always itches. With her situation is just showing like it's showing her spirit guides revealing information to her because like I'm seeing this card here, the Temperance card. I'm seeing this card here. So there's definitely some travel involved when this came out. And I definitely feel like her solution was to kind of recluse. I don't feel like she addressed it. I feel like she kind of like went into like this mode of just kind of like not responding, being numb, going over it in her mind, what she could have done, to change it or what she did wrong. I feel like she blamed herself for it. But I also feel like she kind of felt that that was something that men did. I do feel like they hadn't canceled their marriage or their relationship yet. I feel like that was never addressed. That was never completed to like that was never something that they finished talking about. That was nothing that they worked past. It was just something that was a really big elephant in the room with their relationship, and they never really dealt with it beyond that. I do want to ask about her death. I want to know about what was happening with her the day before, what was happening to her when she was, at the crash. Like, I just kind of want to know what she thinks of it as well. So I'm going to ask her to come and guide me in this reading as well. Let me go ahead and pray. All right. All right. Well, please show me what was going on the day that you passed away. So the question was, what is the energy that was surrounding Aaliyah on the day that she passed away? Um, I honestly feel like Aaliyah was making a decision on whether or not she was gonna, be with him. I feel like she had started to make it up in her mind that she wasn't ready to get married. Um, I do feel like they may have still continued to be together, but I feel like the wedding was called off. I feel like her reasoning for talking about it was because it was going to cost too much money to do. And I also feel like she kind of was just she was a little bit disconnected from the relationship. And I also know that she kind of spent a lot of time, like, well, I feel like she may have had a pregnancy scare in the relationship. And also, I know that he kind of offered to help her out financially and everything. And I know that she contemplated, like, what would happen without that. But she did spend a lot of time in meditation about this, and she kind of made the conclusion that she had her own money, like she didn't really need him for that. And she had been saving up this money. So I feel like Aaliyah had, yeah, she was, let me see. I mean, she definitely was fond of him. She definitely enjoyed him. I feel like they were very sexually compatible as well, and they could have the potential to make good money together. But I feel like she was just a little bit indifferent about him in general. Like she kind of liked him, but it wasn't like as much. And I feel like that trip that she had taken was like that wake up call that she needed to know, like she just wasn't ready and that she was ready to end things or slow things down quite a bit with him. And I keep getting Leo energy, so I definitely know that he has Leo energy. The guy that she was with, I think Damon Dash was a Leo, I can't remember. Reveal to me what Damon Dash felt on his end in regards to you and the relationship that y'all was in. She felt like Damon was a liar. She also felt like he was unstable, like emotionally unstable. She felt like whenever he was gone or he took a trip, he cheated. She was very connected to his energy, so her intuition would like tell her things about him. And she was kind of like iffy on whether or not she wanted to be with him or if she wanted to move forward with him. I mean, their relationship was not as good as people would think. He enjoyed her because she helped him to remain emotionally balanced. But she definitely felt like he had a lot of baggage. Like he just wasn't in the best space. He was very smart though. She kind of felt like he reminded her of her dad. So I feel like there was a level of, we talked earlier about daddy issues and wanting the love of your father. Like she kind of had that through him. Um, I'm gonna just say it like this. There was like definitely some lies that was being told by him to her. He just was not the most stable person. He was very creative, but he was a cheater. He was a cheater. Not only was he a cheater, but she kind of had a foot out the door on the relationship. She was contemplating turning that, cutting that wedding off. Um, how did he feel on the day that you died? How did he feel on the day that you died?